Good evening, funny fans. We'll be starting our match, Austin at Portland, in just a few minutes. Stand by.
I'm thinking about the lives. Everybody's a child, so many husbands and wives, moving all at the same time in their own ways. But too many people are treating this like a race. Way home, way home. We're all looking for our way home. Way home, way home. Let's make sure everybody gets home. Now things are getting slower and congestion is insane. You got your blinker on and your nose ain't in my lane. I say, go ahead, what's a second or two to me? I'm just trying to get from point A to point B safely. Now things are getting slower and congestion is insane. You got your blinker on and you're nosing into my lane. I say go ahead, what's a second or two to me? I'm just trying to get from point A to point B safely. Way home, way home. We're all looking for our way home. Way home, way home. Let's make sure everybody gets home.
Good evening, loyal fans. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. This is an exciting match, Austin at Portland. Tonight's earlier match, just want to let you know, Austin won by a score of 20-19. Portland at Austin, Austin 20, Portland 19.
You may have made your choice, but I cannot hear your voice. Tell me what you're thinking. I wanna see you blinking. I care. I wanna know. Please send me a signal and I'll gladly let you go. Oh, I care. And I wanna know. It would also explain why you're going so slow. Which way are you heading? What are you intending? I find I'm always dreading catastrophes impending. I care. I wanna know. Please send me a signal and I'll gladly let you go. Oh, I care. I wanna know. I need to see your signal so I know which way to go. Please send me a sign. You don't have to say why. Like a lighthouse in a storm, like a lovesick firefly, like a friendly spark in darkness, like a diamond in the sky. Look, it only takes a second, and I'm asking you to try the simplest of gestures. Can warn of sudden moves. Please send me a signal and I'll gladly let you go. I care, I wanna know. Please send us all that signal and we'll gladly let you go. Gladly let you go.
Hey, funny fans, if you want to learn comedy sports, this is a great opportunity. Coming up, Comedy Sports Portland has virtual classes starting on Thursday. There's a few spaces left. Check out our website, portlandcomedy.com. Once again, portlandcomedy.com. CSz 101 starts this week.
Please send me a signal and I'll gladly let you go. Oh, I care and I wanna know. Please send us all that signal and we'll gladly let you go.
With no sound, no warning, unexpected patterns forming, full of dark and mystery, ninja swift, soon to be history. Nowhere up my blind side creeping. Oh, I was watching, I'm never sleeping. But you came out of nowhere. You scared me half to death. You're all in black, and you don't care how close you are to running out of breath. Yeah, you came out of nowhere, from where you shouldn't be. I wasn't told that you'd be there, so don't you flip that finger at me. With no lights to signal, visibility abysmal, causing interjections, all action and no reflections. Up my blind side creeping, I was watching, I'm never sleeping. But you came out of nowhere, you scared me half to death. You're all in black, and you don't care how close you are to running out of breath.
Good evening, funny fans. We'll be getting this match underway in just a couple of minutes. Please stand by or sit by, whatever your preference is.
I wasn't told that you'd be there, so don't you flip that finger at me.
Good evening and welcome to CSz Portland Saturday night tonight, Portland versus Austin. But there's a lot more going on in the world than just our little fun corner, although we're really, really glad you're here sharing it with us. This weekend, all funds we raise will be going in a couple of places. First, to Black Resilience Fund here in Portland and to an organization called Reclaim the Block in Minneapolis. So how can you help us? Well, hitting us with Venmo or PayPal. Marianne, our chat goddess, will be putting that repeatedly tonight into the chat, so keep an eye out for that. Anything you give us through Venmo or PayPal, we are going to turn around, match it, and deliver it to those organizations. So if you want to give on your own, that's absolutely wonderful. Please do. Or if there are other organizations supporting the movement that's happening right now, we truly, truly appreciate it. We'll be back with you in just a moment after we go to Comedy Sports Center.
Welcome back into the Comedy Sports Center booth. I'm Dan Serfenturf, alongside Pedrigo Shorty, who is a member of the now-defunct Comedy Sports Dublin. Oh, and like our vegan cook-off, we have a battle of the hipsters here tonight. We're here in the Rose City as Portland is facing off against Austin, Texas. Well, first, let's check out the visitors from the Lone Star State, Patrick. Now, this team coming in from Austin, they bring in a wealth of experience, and for me, it's gotta start with the captain, Casey Christie. He's a bit of a journeyman, having started his career in Portland before moving to Spokane, contemplating retirement for a few years before taking up the helm in Austin. Yes, well, me and Casey Christie had quite a few battles back in the early aughts. Not over improv per se, but over hat wear. See, Casey likes to wear his hat backwards, like this when he's wearing the driving cap, you know. But I, like a normal person, wear it forwards. So, we're kind of natural rivals. And Terrell Fisher's no slouch either. He's been with Austin since the 1990s. Oh, and Dave Wallace. I looked him up on Google, and he, besides being an improviser, is actually a pitching coach for the Baltimore Orioles as well. No, that's Dave with an E. Damn you, Wikipedia. And then you got to consider the team from Portland. They are also highly experienced. Jamie Montgomery, now he is a member of the Air Force. You know he's going to be dropping some comedy bombs out there tonight. And then you have Ruth Jenkins and Betsy Green. They form a dynamic red-headed duo. And besides being excellent and experienced improvisers, are also both quite good at Zumba. Oh, yes. I took a Zumba class actually from Betsy back in the day, and while I may lie to get a free birthday chicken meal at Nando's, these hips, they do not lie. Well, tonight's match will be refereed by Patrick Short. Patrick Short. What a stupid name. And Ken Wells is going to be the announcer for tonight, and Marianne Rambo will be monitoring the chat if you guys have any questions or suggestions. You know, this is controversial considering both of them have been considered to have been taking performance enhancers. Marianne for her suspiciously fast fingers and Ken for his suspiciously fast voice. I think that's all for us now in the Sports Center booth. We'll send it back to Ken Wells for the call of tonight's match.
Thank you so much, Dan and Patrick. It's almost like Dan Patrick from ESPN. Hey, we got 2 player subs tonight. Dave Wallace is out with a sprained tongue, and Betsy Green is also on the disabled list. I'd like to bring you tonight's blue team. Here come the Austin City Limericks. Up first tonight, here's Terrell. I'm a recovering serious person. Fisher. Timo, 360, Xavier. And your captain, Casey, extra, Christie. Their opponents in red, it's the Portland, Oregon Donors, featuring Ruth Jumpin' Jack Jenkins, Amy Zingray, and your captain, here's Jamie, the Full Montgomery. Our chat goddess tonight, Mary Ann Rambo, and of course, our captain, the man with a stupid name, Patrick Electrical Short.
Hey, good evening and welcome to CSz Portland Saturday night. It's improv comedy. You're going to make the suggestions, putting them into chat. Please put them into aiming them at all panelists and attendees so everybody can see them. Hi, Jamie. And your votes during the night will help decide whether Austin wins or Portland wins. So it is critically important. We're super glad you're here. And now let's call the captains on the
screens.
All right, Captain Casey and Captain Jamie, great to see you.
hit
You
the
know,
wrong
Comedy
button.
Sports Center wasn't lying. Casey played here from 96 through about 2000 and was in Spokane
That's right.
through 2007 and then fell off the face of the earth. But here he is back. It's great to see you. Jamie's been with us since 1998 or 9. It's ridiculous.
Oh, Jamie.
He's a veteran.
And I was a member of the Air Force.
Yeah, there you go. He certainly was.
Jamie the Bomber, Montgomery.
Awesome. All right. So, captains, I got to tell you, the brown bag foul is still in effect. So, if anybody says anything lewd, crude, lascivious, racist, sexist, Marxist, or too soon, they're going to get a brown paper sack over their head for the remainder of that senior game. We're also going to have the technical foul, was anybody's muted when they shouldn't be muted, or their camera disappears, or they freeze, or Zoom confounds them. I might take between 1 and 10 points away from their team, depending on my mood. Now, yeah, it could be 10. Be very worried, Jamie. All right. So on the brown bag foul thing, I'm not there to hand it to you or put it over your head, so you have to prove you have one. You have 10 seconds to show me your brown bags. Captains, go. Reese's Thins. Nice. And, okay, Jamie has an actual bag that part of his body could fit into, so he wins
Can
the
give
coin.
you one of these.
They're delicious.
If you could give me one of them, I would accept it as a bribe. Oh, thank you very much. I'll be eating that during one of the games tonight. All right, Jamie, you've won the toss. What game do you want to open with?
We want to open up with a game of categories.
Okay, fantastic. Go prepare your players. For the game of categories, folks, we're going to be getting categories from you like you might play in Trivial Pursuit or in a bar trivia game. And we're going to call the players up one at a time from each team, and they're going to go back and forth giving us items in those categories. And they have to do it very, very quickly, and the items have to be in the category, or I will throw them out and rotate them. And then we'll get a new player up on the screen. Every time there's a rotation, our announcer, Ken Wells, is going to count it.
I'll count it. That counts.
And we'll find out which team rotated fewer times, thus making the assumption that they maybe played better. Who knows? We'll see. And they'll get some points here tonight. All right. So let's have start putting things into the chat. And what we need are categories, friends, that you might do in Trivial Pursuit or anywhere. And we've got a couple in there probably already. Marianne, what's our first category?
We're going to start with the first category from Kirsten is movies.
Thank you very much, Kirsten. And it's movies. So players on the screens. Let's see you. And we have Ruth from Portland and Terrell from Austin. And Terrell, there was no lie either. You go way back. It's great to see you. Been many years. All right. So we're going to have Terrell go first. So it's back and forth naming movies. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Terms of endearment.
Star Wars.
The Wrath of Khan.
Shrek.
Shawshank Redemption.
Casablanca.
Oh, man.
Too much of an inhale. Too much of an inhale on that one.
Yeah.
Terrell out and get another Austin player. And Marianne, what's our next category?
Adonis has suggested car makers.
Thank you, Donis. It's car makers. And Timo has joined us. And Timo, we're going to let you go first.
My father.
Honda.
Ford.
Toyota.
Mitsubishi.
A small band of fairies.
Dodge.
I don't think so. Nope. All right. We're going to rotate. No bands of fairies making automobiles in our economy. All right. So Timo wins that round. Here comes Jamie. What's our next one?
Our next one from Tony is ice cream flavors.
Tony, thank you very much. Ice cream flavors. Let's begin with Jamie.
Vanilla.
Chunky Monkey.
Chocolate.
Strawberry.
Rocky Road.
Mint chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip.
Orange sherbet.
Strawberry.
Chocolate.
I'm sorry, strawberry is a repetition.
Yes.
Absolutely. All
Jamie
right.
just really loves strawberries.
Yes, I do.
And it's strawberry season, and fresh strawberry ice cream would be very welcome if anybody who could make that for me is listening. All right, we need another Portland player up. It's Amy Gray. And what's our next category?
We're going to go with what Linda suggested. She suggested rock groups.
Rock groups. Thank you very much, Linda. And we're going with Amy.
The Rolling Stones.
Journey.
Pixies.
Kiss.
AC/DC.
Donna Summer.
Chicago.
I'm sorry, Donna Summer, great singer, good artist. I'm not going to say rock group, okay, on a couple of points there. Yeah.
Someone left a cake out in the rain.
Yeah, okay. All right, Casey is up.
Nice playing with
And
your
let's get another category, Marianne.
Okay, this one's a bit of a challenge. Kathleen has suggested scientific names for things.
Scientific.
Good luck.
Excellent. And let's begin with Casey.
The World Health Organization. It's scientific.
Quercus quercus. That's the oak tree.
Latissimus maximus.
Felis hominid. That's a cat monkey.
I'm sorry, that's the Felis hominid fowl. And Casey has been eliminated. I'm sorry, Casey. And we need another player up for Austin, please. Another player up for Austin. All right. And what's our next category?
Our next category from Rose, let's dial it back a little bit and go with legendary athletes.
Legendary athletes. Going to Terrell. Legendary athletes.
Hank Aaron.
Muhammad Ali.
Babe Ruth.
Jackie Robinson.
Johnny Unitas.
Babe Zaharias.
Correct.
Bart Starr.
Although I love that you said Bart Starr, and that's great. There was a bit of a hesitation there.
Oh.
By the way, Babe Zaharias is a famous golfer. So let's rotate Terrell out and bring probably Timo back, I would expect. And what's our next round?
Have fun with this one. It's movie quotes from Linda.
Movie quotes. Thank you, Linda. You are on a roll tonight. All right. Movie quotes. Timo, begin.
I'll be back.
I know.
Ah!
For luck.
And
Hasn't pretty much everything been said in a movie?
His time. That was absolutely awesome. Timo, that was great. It just wasn't what we were looking for, I guess. So, Ken,
Yes, sir.
announcing, what is our rotations? Who gets the points?
Well, it looks like the points for this round are going to go to Portland. Austin rotated more. Pat, what's our score now? How many points?
Well, let's give him 5.
Okay, we've got ourselves a score of 5 for Portland, 0 for Austin.
I'm going to add a little 1 because Terrell said Bart Starr.
Bart Starr, okay, very near and dear to you. Bart Starr
Austin,
Chevrolet in Birmingham, Alabama. Okay, the score now, Portland 5, Austin 1. This scoring update brought to you by the FAW, the Ferry Auto Workers Union. We're real.
Okay, fantastic. Let's have Portland's captain on the screen.
I'm coming to you.
Okay.
There we go.
There's Jamie.
That was a heck of an entrance, my friend.
He just popped up from underneath the
Oh, that's
screen.
like-
That was great.
This is the best. Jamie, thanks for popping up. What game would Portland like to play?
We would like to play pick-a-play.
Oh, fantastic. And what kind of suggestion would you like for the game?
Let's get a location that you find in like a castle.
Okay. A location in a castle. Go hit that, fans, while I explain the game. So for the game of pick-a-play, one player will be able to say whatever they want. They'll be the neutral player. The other two will be limited to lines from plays that they are going to have, and we'll find out what those are in just a minute. So, Marianne, do we have a location?
I'm going to go with the moat from Lori.
Yeah, in the moat. Excellent.
Yes.
All right. This will be damp. All right. So they're going to have set the scene in the moat. Could we have Portland's players on the screen, please? Okay. And who's neutral?
That would be me.
Okay, great. Jamie will be neutral. Amy Gray, what are you reading from tonight?
I'm reading some very old sequential art. Little Nemo, The Airship Adventures by Winsor McCay from the 1900s.
Little Nemo. And Ruth, what are you reading from?
I will be reading the role of Vivi from Mrs. Warren's Profession by George Bernard Shaw.
Okay.
Sounds
We're not going to talk about her profession. All right. So I'm going to get out of here, and we're going to play the game. It's Pick-a-Play, the Moat. Players, you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
I've got to get across. We've got to go find the princess.
I'll have to hurry and report to Mr. Gosh. Oh, he will be hopping mad when he hears.
I know he's going to be mad because he doesn't know I'm coming to sneak in and steal the princess away.
It's the only relation I care for. Even if we could afford any other, I mean that.
That's good. Princess, you're here. Fantastic. I didn't have to go very far. Hop in my boat and we'll go back across the moat.
What for?
So I can marry you.
Well, that's a new one on me.
That was the plan all along, remember?
Once and for all, Mr. Praed, there is no beauty and no romance in life for me. Life is what it is, and I am prepared to take it as it is.
I wish we had stayed at home.
Let's hop in the boat and go back before the king comes back.
No, siree. Be careful. Do not get too close to the fog pipes. You might get drawn up into one. No, siree.
Ah!
Oh my goodness! She got the princess!
We've got to stop it! We've got to stop!
Find no better example?
Grab my oar and I'll pull you back in the boat.
Probably the beauty and the romance come to much the same in both of these places.
Hurry! Step lively!
Oh, let's go! The king's behind us!
Hold your tongue, Frank. Don't be silly.
That's right, Frank. Don't be silly.
Ah! Come, hurry! Something terrible has happened. Hurry up!
Oh, we have to go back.
We'll go upwards, like flying.
Let's go.
And that's time. Portland and Pick-a-Play. That was dramatic, y'all. That was amazing. All right, let's get the Austin captain on the field. All right, hey, Casey. Want to warn you, you're muted.
I'm not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Woo. Your mute button's behind you. That's weird. All right. Cool. What game does Austin want to play to put up against that Pick-a-Play from Portland?
That was pretty good, but we want to try some dubbing, like a dubbing scene.
Okay, fantastic. For the dubbing scene, let's go for something, friends in chat, to get them started. A reason to have an awkward conversation, or a subject for an awkward conversation. If you could pop that in there, that would be fantastic. And what's going to happen is, I think in this case, they may correct me, but one player will provide the voices for the other two players while they're remaining off.
That'll be me.
Green.
You won't see me again in this scene. I'll
Okay.
just be
All right.
heard.
Casey will be. All right. Let's all wave goodbye to Casey. All right. Cool.
Pat, I want to point out that Casey is faster than the speed of mute.
Ooh, that's fantastic. Excellent. Marianne, what is our subject?
I like what Kirsten has suggested. A strange smell.
A strange smell.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So, players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
It's dubbing and a strange smell. Take the screen.
Oh, well, it's about time you got here. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at you and, I'm kind of suspicious. What are you suspicious of? Well, I'm telling you, I was following a weird smell, and it brought... What did it bring you to? Well, it brought me in here, and Look at you. You're so weird. You got flesh and a hat. Yes, I do. Look at me. I'm a human. What are you? Well, I'm a hunter. That's what I am. I'm a hunter, and hunters have stitching and heads for the back of their hands for the back of their heads. They have hands on the back. Look, hands on their hands. Look at the back of my head. It's got a hand. Well, this is quite amazing. I wonder if I have a hand on the back of my head too. Let's look. Oh, I do have a hand on the back of my head. This is amazing. Yes, all of us do. We're all hunters inside. We're all hunters inside. And we all make that smell. What? Are you saying I smell too? Yes. Take a deep breath and you can smell yourself. Do it. You're right. I've been following myself this whole time, and it led me to you. Oh, maybe you're my hunting cousin. That's right. I'm your hunting cousin. We all have hands in the back of our heads and also hands on our shoulders too. Look at your shoulders. You have hands on the back of your shoulders too. Look at them. There you are, right there. There's hands on your shoulders too. They're everywhere. The smells are emanating from your pits. Don't raise your arms any more than that. There, no! Ka-thud. Ka-thud. That was people dropping all over the place. Oh, no. It's just you and I left. I didn't realize this was going to be a battle. I thought we were going to be together again one last time. Oh, no, I've lost my hand in the back of my head.
And that's time. Austin with dubbing. And Ken, let's give them 2 points for using that cool puppet and take 1 point away for the hands being visible. What can I say?
Okay, so that brings the score now to 2 for Austin and 5 for Portland. Austin.
All right, fantastic. And next, ladies and gentlemen, remember the pick a play from Portland. Remember the Austin game, and you get to vote red team or blue team right now. It's on your screen. Let's see those votes. Which team entertained you more? Let's bring those votes in. We're going to run it for just a few more seconds. And maybe 3 more seconds.
3,
and
2, 1.
Here we go. Okay, it's
right.
pretty.
Boy, Pat, it's a landslide for the red team for Portland.
It is a landslide. I don't even want to show it. But
Okay.
let's just go 5 points for Portland on that. What's that make our score?
Well, that makes the score 10 for Portland and 2 for Austin. Hey, fun about Portland and Austin, both cities have dormant volcanoes within the city limits. Portland has Mount Tabor. Austin has Pilot Knob.
Wait, they have a volcano called Pilot Knob?
Yes, they do, in the city limits of Austin, Texas.
Okay. Give them a point for Pilot Knob.
It's
Okay,
a big
Pilot
surprise
Knob,
to
1
the
point.
big surprise to the residents of Austin right there.
Now, they're just like, what? But we do research.
That's right. I've got more that I'll bring to you later, sir.
Well, thank you, Ken Wells, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it's the Ref Challenge round. I'm challenging both teams to a game, and I want to challenge them to my worst nightmare. This game is called Zoom bombing. So in the game of Zoom bombing, friends, we need 2 sets of initials. Like my initials are PS for Patrick Short, which apparently is a stupid name. But let's not use PS, but let's throw initials into chat, and let's see what we come up with. We'll need a set of initials for each team.
Pat, I'd like to let the loyal fans know that was your son that said that was a stupid name. So it wasn't just some guy on the street or on ESPN or Comedy Sports that's saying that. It was a relative.
Both Dan Surfan Turf and Porig Shortly or whatever his name was are my kid. So what can you do? I have no control over him. He doesn't even live in town anymore.
I just wanted to let folks know.
Yeah, but Comedy Sports Center will hire anybody apparently. I want those guys to know I like Todd Michigan better. All right. So Marianne, I need initials for our Austin team, please.
need to mention that you said you like Todd Michigan better than your son. I just wanted to point that out for a second real
As
quick.
a character, I think. As a character. Come on.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I've got some initials for you. Paul has suggested RS.
RS, and that's for Austin. RS
Sounds
is for
good.
Austin.
And
for
Joy has suggested JG.
JG. Ooh, that's got a problem in there. JG from Joy. Awesome. Thank you, Joy. I think that's Joy's initials, and that's kind of cool. All right. So what's going to happen is we're going to go to a regular Zoom meeting of the Austin team, and pretty soon they're going to get Zoom bombed by the Portland team, but you'll see how it works. And you'll be voting for which team did a better job. So pay attention. All right, players on the screen.
So here's the deal. I think I need to see the budget proposal first.
I got the budget proposal. It's right. I just got it.
Have you run out of paper again, Simpson?
Hey, where's the mute?
You need the mute, don't you? Oh no! Looks like we're about to be Zoom. Look, there's a Zoom bomber coming in. Looks like it's a bunch of righteous stormtroopers. Oh no!
Hold it right there, rebel scum.
Yeah, rebel scum, we got you now. Ha!
Freeze! I want to take my lightsaber with it.
Yeah, he'll do it. He'll do it because
He will too. He really does have a lightsaber. When did he
does
get a lightsaber?
man, and he will do it.
When did you get a lightsaber?
And he should do it because it's the right thing to do.
That's right. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like we've been Zoom bombed by juggling goats.
Get out! Run!
I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna juggle it for 2 minutes.
Oh, no. Oh,
Say it. I'm gonna say it if you're not gonna say it.
oh, man.
Jonathan, we're being Zoom bombed by jumping gerbils. Meow.
Oh, that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Here we are. We're jumping, and we're gerbils. You know why? Because we're tired of the tunnels. No more tunnels for us. Just jumping.
Just jump. You can jump right through the wheel if you try really hard.
That's right, Spot. Right through the wheel. It won't even hit you. Watch out for the arms. Watch out for the arms. Stay low. Stay low. Go in low. Oh, no, guys.
What is it? What?
No, I think we're being Zoom bombed by just guys.
Uh-huh.
Hey, go. Hey, just us, man.
I got my personal best today.
Yeah. How much did you lift there, Kate?
Like at least 2 of those little round things they have at the gym.
Yeah. Pushing it up.
Yeah.
You've been working your muscles there, buddo.
Yeah. Cool. It's a cool hat that you got there.
Man, you know what? I think we're getting a Zoom bomb by a bunch of rude Sarahs.
What?
Rude Sarahs.
Oh, I know you are.
But nothing like you. That's how it is, right?
I bet those glasses aren't even real.
And that's time. It's Zoom bombing. Great job, y'all. That was awesome. What a game. And what a fear we have of that happening, which is why we have about 6 hosts working tonight's webinar. So, fans, you get to vote again, and we're going to pop it up which team entertained you more. We're going to relaunch it starting now, and you get to vote red or blue.
Well, the early lead was taken by Portland, but Austin has caught up.
The music ends, it stops.
Okie
Oh, and
Pat.
it stops.
Whoa, okay, if you stopped it right there, it's barely red just barely read by 1 vote, Pat.
Okay, I'm gonna do it actual kind of percentages. We're gonna go 7 votes for Portland and 6 points for. We're gonna go 6 points for Austin. What's that make our score?
That makes the score now 17 for Portland and red, and 9 for Austin and blue. 17-9. That's the update, Pat. Back to you.
That's
hey,
awesome.
While we've got this break, Pat, I'll share with you that both Portland and Austin have the same city motto. Keep Portland weird, keep Austin weird. Can you imagine?
I know. Truth to tell, I think Portland stole that from Austin.
Yes, indeed.
That's okay. Well, thanks for sharing, Austin.
It's not the only thing they're going to share.
Let's have Portland's captain on the screen. Hey, it's Jamie popping up again. And Jamie, it's another team choice round. Portland gets to play a game. What would you like to play?
We would like to play the game of slow-mo, but we want to add a little extra fun, a little extra.
Hold off on that just a second. Hold off just a second. So for this game, folks, we need an outdoor chore.
Ooh.
I'll give you some examples like raking the leaves or mowing the lawn, but a different kind of outdoor chore. And we're going to have you put those suggestions in, and we will come back to Captain Jamie. So he wants to twist the game somehow. How's it going to be?
We would like to do it Shakespeare style.
Wow.
Okay.
So
the commentators
will
be Shakespearean.
Exactly. Wow. The commentators will be Shakespearean.
So maybe you need some help from Austin for a point?
Oh, yes. Let's do that. We'll need an Austin player.
Okay, let's have an Austin player come in and compete. It's going to be Terrell. Great. Thank you for that. That's 1 point for Austin.
Very good. Got it, Pat.
Marianne, what's our suggestion?
I'm going to go with the suggestion of pruning the rose bushes.
Excellent. It's a very Portland thing. It's pruning the rose bushes. And we're going to take pruning the rose bushes and turn it into an Olympic sport in slow motion and with commentary. However, the commentary is going to be Shakespearean style. Jamie, are you playing on the screen? Yeah, so Amy and Ruth, I guess, will be doing the... Yes, there they are in Shakespearean commentary. Hey. I'm going to get out of here before I'm outnumbered. All right. Players, are you ready?
Aye.
Yes.
And...
Hail! Well met and welcome.
And huzzah!
Huzzah to one and all! Today we stretch forth our fingers, touching not the thorny bit of the rose, but clipping the rose dead now from its bud.
Yes, Lady Amy, forsooth, it has been a long, long time since we have seen such well-matched competitors.
They are here for the cutting of roses, and the roses shall be cut indeed. Terrell has, in the blue doublet, has many an experience of bringing roses to ladies of nobility. He has not much excuse to cut, but he does bring the roses many a time.
Yes, and Lord Jamie hath a deal of experience. Nay, though I say it myself, he has experience beyond measure. Measure for measure.
The bell hath ringed, good presagers. Good presagers, the bell hath ringed.
Let the competition begin.
And indeed, first we can see that Terrell hath taken forth his clippers, though they are but minimally sharp, and not yet so sharp as the blade of an axe, but only so sharp as the round makings of an egg, and therefore his clipping be not quick.
But Lord Jamie, sitting upon a steed, does ride into battle with the roses. He does not have a clipper, nor anything with handles too, but has only his sword, which has struck down many a rose and enemy.
True, not unlike the veritable war of the roses. Clips he for the White House or the Red House? We shall see.
He has now sent his horse afar back to stable, and is ready to Hugh.
Indeed, and he clips mostly for the Red House, never, ever, ever for the White House, as I have heard.
But what is Terrell doing? Oh, jolly Terrell! He is blowing upon the rose as 'twere a dandeli.
Jolly Terrell, what a feat, what an accomplishment, for the seeds of the rose do sprinkle like the raindrops in the middle of the spring.
He shouldst be careful, because that is a certain way to summon fairies to come and build a car for thee. Oh, look, Lord Jamie has found a smaller tool. He is picking the roses one by one and now sampling them for tasty bits.
Ah, yes, he has sampled, and I think in his mouth, he knows it not, but he has a slug. He has a slug in his mouth.
Oh, alas, a slug on the tongue. Oh, it's worse than a lie.
What will Fab? And yet Terrell has a grin upon his face, for he can see that the slug that Lord Jamie has, he reaches, and he, in gesture of kindness, gives him salt to put upon the slug.
This is most noble and kind.
And that's time.
I had so much more to say.
Shakespeare Lomo. Congratulations, players. That was something. All right, let's have Austin's captain on the screen. Fantastic. Hey, Captain Casey. I've never seen anything like that. Have you?
No, not at all.
There's nothing you can say about it. Roses being hued and slugs in the mouth, and wow, craziness. All right, but you've got to put something up against that. What'll it be?
We should probably do a Quentin Tarantino spelling bee. No. Well, we're going to do...
I really want to see that now.
We're going to do replay.
Replay, excellent. Replay. And what kind of suggestion would you like from the fans for your base neutral scene?
Yeah, you go to a store and you're always shocked whenever they have this thing. What is that thing?
All right. What is the thing that you're shocked from at the store? And we'll give it just a second. And meanwhile, we'll let you know, there's a team in Austin. Last night we played Richmond. There are 30 CSz teams around the U.S. and Manchester, UK. Find out more about them at CSzWorldwide.com. Marianne, what is our suggestion?
Our suggestion is pickled okra.
Pickled okra.
Just because I know that it's widely available in Texas.
Pickled okra will be the suggestion, and I just want to give a shout out to, I guess it was Lori, who is having trouble finding wipes at the store. Good luck, Lori. All right. So they're going to play a neutral scene, roughly a minute long, about pickled okra, which should be entertaining in of itself, but we're going to add to it later. So players, are you ready?
Yes. Well, actually, we got to go get one more thing for the list for Martha. All right?
I got the list here. Everything's checked off, but one thing.
Right. She doesn't know it's her birthday, and she'll never expect pickled okra on the cake.
Happy birthday, pickled okra. I love me some pickled okra.
Exactly. All right. So, oh, look, I got it. It's right here. Oh, we can go right into the party.
Shake it up first. Shake it up.
Oh yeah, I got to shake it up. It fizzes. All right. Martha.
Yes.
Martha. Happy birthday. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Oh, thank you.
That's right, Martha. You wear pickled okra. You purty as a picture. That's what you are.
Happy birthday, honey.
Happy birthday to me.
Right, big ol'.
And that's time. That's our neutral scene. That was extremely entertaining in and of itself. You don't often see pickled okra thrown on somebody in a scene of comedy sports.
It's pretty standard here.
We're going to replay that scene twice, and I would like to do something that I haven't done before. So fans, for a suggestion for one of the scenes, let's put into chat something unique to Austin, Texas. Something unique to Austin, Texas. Can we do that? And they did not ask me to do this. I made that one up. All right. And I also want to get another suggestion, if we could, of, let's say, a state east of the Mississippi River, please. A state east of the Mississippi River, and we'll see what we come up with. And Marianne, what's happening over there in our fabulous chat?
Well, our unique to Austin comes from Paul. He suggested armadillo.
Yes,
okay,
indeed.
Fantastic.
And
what's the state?
Our state from Rose has suggested Virginia.
Virginia, fantastic. Okay. So in one of the scenes, they're going to replay the scene as if it were in Virginia. And in the other one, they're going to use the style, if you will, of armadillo. Good luck. Captain Casey, which one are you doing first?
We're going to do Virginia first, and then we'll do some armadillo.
Okay, great. Same scene as if it were played in Virginia. Players, begin.
I do say it is Martha's birthday.
Say it again, but more gentlemanly.
I don't think I can do it any more gentlemanly than that. It's Martha's birthday.
For Martha, for her birthday, what did you buy her for her birthday?
Well, you know what I bought her. I bought her an estate. That's right. I bought her another estate. Let's go surprise her now with an estate.
Fantastic.
Oh, Martha.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday, Martha. Happy birthday.
Well,
That's part of the surprise.
Y'all remembered my birthday.
And I got you your favorite thing for your birthday.
Oh, what is that, dear?
Well,
lots and lots of land.
And that's time. That was very Virginian. Awesome. Now the next scene, infused with and radiating around armadillos. Players.
Hey, it's nice to be driving around at night like this, isn't it?
Oh, I love this time of night. Now, Daddy, we got to put this armadillo back in its den where I found it now.
No. We ran over that fair and square. Once you're on the armadillo, it's yours. Oh, there's another one. Oh, we got another one. All right.
Well,
you know what?
Let's bring it to Martha. She can cook it up for us.
Oh, and it's her birthday. Martha!
Hey, Martha!
Yes!
Look what we got for you.
You got me some armadillos.
Yes,
that's right. Oh, this one's still moving.
We have one. I'm going to fricassee it.
True story.
Fricassee armadillo.
All right.
It might be real, but I live in Portland. That's all.
Martha's armadillo pickled okra stew is famous.
Fantastic. All right, fans, we have to vote between the replay and the slow-mo Shakespeare. So we're going to get that poll put back up for you right now. So give us a vote. Meanwhile,
hey, Pat, while we're doing this, you want to talk about Shakespeare coming up next weekend?
I sure do.
All right.
We have a group that does 30 to 40-minute Shakespeare, all improvised based on your suggestions. It's called Shakespeare, and there will be a show at 7:30 p.m. on June 18th. You'll have to check the website at portlandcomedy.com for links and all that, which are not up there now. But check that out, Shakespeare, on Thursday, June 18th. All right, the poll is now closed, and we're going to portion the points by percentages. So I'm going 7 points for Portland, 3 points for Austin, but I'm going to add another point for me making them do weird suggestions in replay.
Okay. Well, Pat, that looks like we've got a score now of 24-17, sir. Back to you.
24-17, and folks, we are going into the final round here in tonight's match. We thank you for being here once again. If you can throw us some support through Venmo or PayPal, we will match it, and we will direct that to Black Resilience Fund and Reclaim the Block. And we thank you for your support and all the work and support that you do for us in the future and for our communities, all of our communities. All right, so let's call our players on the screen.
Hey, while they're coming up, Pat, here's another fun fact.
Yeah.
Portland has the annual World Naked Bike Ride, Austin has the only nude beach in the state of Texas.
What?
Yes, can you imagine? Keep them both weird.
Hollow.
Oh, Ken, we should bag you for that.
Yes. We don't want
Sorry.
to go there.
Did you know that the state anthem of Texas is Texas, Our Texas? And the Oregon national anthem of the state, Oregon, My Oregon. How in the world can they be so close?
Austin and Portland, so alike in many ways.
Oh, my.
All right. That's fantastic and also frightening. Thank you, Ken Wells.
That's
and we'll be having a talk about the Naked Bike Ride thing, which, by the way, is canceled for this year in Portland.
Whoa.
Why do I know that?
How do you know this, Pat?
I just do.
Oh.
All right. So our final game tonight, let's take ourselves back to our childhood when we were sent to stay away camp. And we're going to play the game of letters from camp. So fans, for you, I need you to put into chat, let's have animals. Let's have occupations for sure. I would like some college majors because that's kind of fun. And we'll see between those three things if Marianne can come up with a bunch of stuff, but I bet she can. And I bet you can too, because your support and the way you help us in these shows is absolutely, absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. So in the game from Letters from Camp, our players are going to be transformed into little kids or medium kids or teens writing home from their stay away camp. And they will do the thing. So I'm going to just say it's a cow camp. I might say, Dear Mom and Steve, thanks for sending me to cow camp, but I wish you had sent me to an udder one. All right.
1 point.
Bell will ring, an angel will get its wings, and that team will score 1 point. All right. Now, if we don't get it, and there's absolute silence even from among the players, the Oregon Duck call, Austin doesn't have that, will be called in. There will be no points. We'll add up all the points. We'll find out if our friends from Austin can make up some ground in this game and maybe even capture the crown and sweep the weekend. So I'm going to take off here. And Marianne, what is our first suggestion?
Our first suggestion comes from Lori. She has suggested dolphin.
Dolphin. So it's dolphin camp. Players, begin.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to dolphin camp. I feel like I've really found my porpoise.
Dear Mom and Emmett, thank you for sending me to dolphin camp, but I can't stay here. I just can't, you see?
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to dolphin instrument camp. I've been having a fun time with this piano and trying to tuna it.
Hey, Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to dolphin camp. I love being out to tide.
All right, that's all the dolphins. Marianne, let's go for something else from you.
Our next suggestion is nurse.
Oh, it's nurse camp. Players?
Nurse camp.
Dear Dad and Phyllis, thanks for sending me to nurse camp, but now I've got a pretty bad temperature.
Dear Mom and Dad, I know you really tried hard to make my summer great, but you just didn't really give it a good shot.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to nurse camp. If you notice, my handwriting is better than Dad's, who's a doctor.
2 points, 1 for accuracy.
All right. Ooh, Amy, stay leaned in. This is the double challenge. 2 points if you get a bell.
Okay.
1 point taken away if you don't. What's our next suggestion?
Our next suggestion is barista.
Barista. Begin.
Dear Mom and Dad. No. Dear Judy and Ken. No. Dear Rick.
You got your 2 bells. All right.
Dear
Starbucks it is.
Mom and Dad, I'm going to be coming home after camp, but it might be a little latte.
Dear Mom and Gary, I guess you felt you had to send me to barista camp, but on what grounds?
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to barista. Hold on, it's really noisy in here.
Good boy.
Dear Mom and Dad, they're probably gonna not let you read all of my messages because I'm really angry. They'll probably filter it.
Dear Mom and Dad.
And that's time. Awesome job, y'all. Clap it up for our players. We'd like to, first of all, absolutely thank our guests from Austin, Terrell, Timo, and Casey. Thank you so much. On the chat tonight, the chat goddess, Marianne Rambo.
Yay.
Your announcer, Ken Wells.
That's me.
From Comedy Sports Center, Cohen Jenkins and his friends Dan, I forget. Anyway.
Patrick. Dan and Patrick.
And then Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes.
And we'd like to thank each and every one of you for your suggestions and your support. We'll put the Venmo and the PayPal back in one more time into chat for all of you. Thank you so much for your support. And now we're going to have a drum roll and find out who's going to win tonight's match. Now,
Hey, Pat, the earlier... Go ahead.
Oh,
The
sorry, go
earlier
ahead.
match in Austin tonight, Portland lost by 1 point. Austin had 20. And Portland, or as they say in Austin, Oregon, had 19. Tonight's match, it's payback time. 31 Portland, 20 Austin. 31-20.
Congratulations, Portland. You've done a nice job tonight. Austin, thank you so much. And now our ending.
All right, funny fans, make some noise and show your appreciation for tonight's players. Up first in blue, it's Terrell. In red, it's Ruth. Timo. Amy. Captain Casey. I see. And of course, frozen. I can't tell if he's frozen on the screen or he's really frozen. It's Jamie. And I'll throw it back one more time, as we say in the biz, Schwartz. Back to you, Pat.
All right, thank you so much, Ken Wells. Fans, good night. Occasionally we do question and answer sessions tonight. Due to some scheduling things, we're not able to do that. But I would like to hang out for you and let you know once again the Venmo at Patrick Short 4. And the PayPal is ruth@comedysports.com. So it's at Patrick Short 4 on Venmo, last digit 7151, PayPal ruth@comedysports.com. So it's also an opportunity to decide who you like better, Ruth or me. So again, thank you very much. Again, all funds tonight go to Black Resilience Fund and Reclaim the Block. Black Resilience Fund here in Portland, Reclaim the Block in Minneapolis. And we will match. It's been a great pleasure being here for you tonight, having some laughs. And we hope that we all have a better world in the future. Thanks so much, and good night.
Good night, everyone.
If you're traveling vehicularly, often it is perpendicularly. It's a no-brainer making turns on a grid. Now look at what the city planners done did. They've installed an alternate intersection that seems to go off Random directions, yield at the sign, take a breath, it's okay. Cars already circling, should have the right of way. Now, don't freak out, it's a roundabout. No need to speed and no need to shout. You may be full of doubt, just go in and out. It's a roundabout, it's just a roundabout. Traffic circles, roundabouts, and rotaries are designed to reduce the traffic speeds. Conceived in 1900 as a junction more efficient,